Hi, the audio is coming right, yeah. Well, so when you should opt for government exams while you are preparing or working in a private sector, or maybe you may be jobless after graduation, right? So when is that, you should be having an existing survival money for, then you should have you know कुछ होना चाहिए अपने पास कि यार अगर एग्ज़ाम तैयारी करने के लिए there are various exams you can opt for. You have your civil services exams, CSE, or else you have SSC CGL exams, CGL का papers है, right? So you should always have, if you're doing a job, don't quit it. Simultaneously 4 घंटे तुम निकाल ही सकते हो, you can give it, right? For that you should be mentally fit, very well fit, to achieve. And see, any new thing you try to do, your brain will continuously discourage you. That is for sure, because your brain is not made for, to fulfill your dreams. वो उसके लिए नहीं बना है. Your brain doesn't मतलब it has other more work to do, man. It doesn't have to work on your, fulfilling your dreams, buying a car, buying a house, getting a good spouse, earning money. No, it has way more things to do. So it will continuously discourage you to do new things. So the trainable organ in your whole body is your brain. You may be shocking. It may be shocking, right? The more you train it, the more efficient it would be. Try to, नए चीज़ करने का कोशिश करो. Always, every day that something, that habits are there, right? When you brush your teeth with your left hand, that tells your brain कि यार कुछ तो नया कर रहा है. I have to put on the work. Continuously discourage you, because brain has to think about cells को बराबर ऑक्सीजन जा रहा है कि नहीं, ब्लड फ्लो इज जा रहा है कि नहीं बराबर. All those things are there. And but when you, repetition is the mastery of brain. If you're trying to read newspaper, रोज का जो newspaper, it's very hard for me to, I'm buying the Hindu newspaper to get to know about the current affairs. But the thing is, it's very hard for me to stay consistent, read the whole newspaper. I need a very, very, very strong mindset for that. But if I do it today, November 3 days more, December, Jan, करते रहूँगा, तो ब्रेन को लगेगा अरे यार he is completely, torturing me with this task. Let me put him into auto mode. वो auto mode में डाल देगा बस. No stress, no work. It will. So that is how the habits are formed. Maybe better habits if you want to. Right. So that is how you need to train your this thing over here, because if this is strong enough, you can crack anything you want. See, कोई भी दुनिया में नहीं आता है लूजर का टैग लेके या फिर लिमिटेशन इतना ही. No, you're not born like that, because you have trained your mind in a way that कि यार इतना ही. कुछ नया चीज़ न्यूज़पेपर रीड करने में क्या फर्क सकता है, नहीं होगा, बिकॉज वो पास्ट मेमोरी है. जो ये क्या, यू कैन ब्रेक इट बाय सिंपली कुछ नहीं करना है, उठा के पेपर पढ़ना रोज. रिपीटेशन, कोई बड़ा रॉकेट साइंस और ऐसे देयर इज नथिंग दैट. यू नीड टू फोकस, दैट्स इट. सो आज का पेपर मैं पढ़ रहा था एंड दिस वाज राइट, द कस्टडाइल टॉर्चर, the Supreme Court wraps government over CCTV compliance, right? Custody में डालते हैं and they torture the people, man. and after that the news comes that he died because of this, he died because of that. So that is one thing I wanted to share. And the main major news about today's rupee is Asia's worst performing currency, and that's very shocking, man. How this is, taking down the rupee. Very bad to read this news, but fine, okay. We have to do something because the currency may slide 90 against USD if trade deal with US does not happen in the near future. Okay, if trade deal doesn't happen with US, rupee will fall much more. Don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, let's see. So this is what I wanted to share today. बना लो यार कुछ नहीं. I'm also trying to follow these habits which रोज I try to write all these things in my diary from 13 November. रोज रात को बैठता हूँ. It doesn't even, I talk to myself, right? So what I do is, पहले I used to write tasks like this. Hope it's visible. Then what I did is, फिर थोड़ा I talk to myself the whole night. The whole night means before going to bed. Okay, आज क्या है? How do you feel? How you are spiritually, mentally, क्या किया, क्या नहीं? All these I started writing, and that's repetition. Repetition की वजह से मेरे को और clarity मिल रहा है कि okay, ये किया, ये किया. Just कुछ नहीं यार. While beside my bed, I keep this white book and a blue pen. बस कुछ नहीं, सोने से पहले लिखते जाओ. That feels very happy. मैं खुद से बात कर रहा हूँ कि यार लिखते जा रहा हूँ. And that's feel that वो एक अंदर से क्या होता है ना, नहीं happiness आता है. I get a dopamine rush, and that is how I'm trying to train my brain. Because अगर ये strong हो तो कुछ नहीं, you can learn anything, any skill at any age. Age तो अपन बात ही नहीं करना चाहिए. That doesn't have to come in between. But this thing has to be a spoken, man. That is, key. Talking to yourself this thing, ये train कर दो, काम खत्म. Do it, man. बैठ जाओ यार, नहीं है मन, खोल के बैठ जाओ. इसको ऐसे देखते रहो यार. बस उसमें काम करना है. Simple. If you train this, the mind, brain, बस, and that is trainable. So karo, and if you have any doubts, or if you have any you need any counselings, you can call me right away, and I will be ready to help you out. Yeah, meet you all.